So, good evening, everybody. Thank you for braving the weather to come out tonight to the annual Leland and Gray annual meeting for 2017. It's going to be an interesting meeting tonight. We lost our moderator to a health issue, so our first order of business is for, I guess, me to get a temporary a moderator for tonight's meeting elected. I can make a nomination, but I'll open nominations for the moderator for tonight. Any nominations from the floor?
I move.
Charlie Marchand.
I was going to nominate Charlie Marchand.
All right. Any other nominations? All right. Hearing none. Oh, there's language here, isn't there? I don't do this. Direct the
cast one ballot.
Yeah, that's the language I want. Does anybody have this? Okay, so I guess we have to vote that. All right, all in favor of Charlie Marchand as the moderator for tonight's meeting, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. Mr. Moderator, would you please take over the meeting?
This work? Hello?
1, 2. Hello. That's working pretty good.
That's right.
The first thing I'd like to do is have the head table here introduce themselves.
I'm sorry, I should have done this earlier. My name is Joe Winrick. I'm the chair of the Leland and Gray Board.
I need permission to speak.
I don't think for introductions you do.
Okay. I'm Bill Antone, the superintendent.
Lori Garland, interim business manager.
Bob Tebow, principal of Leland and Gray.
Lori Cristelli, clerk of the Leland and Gray meeting.
Union Board.
Union Board.
Union District, okay. And I'm Charles Marchand from Townsend. I've been asked to fill in for Neil Bucky Pelsu, who's had some health issues. Before I begin the actual warning, I'd like to have the record show that Bucky should be congratulated for his years of service as moderator. And I'd also like to recognize and have a moment of silence for Ralph Coleman, who is former moderator of the Leland and Gray Board, a former Leland and Gray board member, and a longtime moderator of the town meeting in Jamaica, who passed away this past fall. Thank you. I should also note that both Bucky and Ralph were Leland and Gray graduates. I suppose the first order of business is to read the warning. Leland and Gray Union High School District 34, 2017 annual meeting. The legal voters of Leland and Gray Union High School District 34, comprising the towns of Brookline, Jamaica, Newfane, Townsend, and Wyndham, are hereby notified and warned to meet at the Leland and Gray High School Gymnasium in Townsend, Vermont on Tuesday, February 7, 2017 at 7:30 p.m. for the 2017 annual meeting and for a public information hearing and questions to be decided by Australian ballot. To act upon the following articles. Article 1, to elect a moderator to serve from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. And I'll read the other articles as they come up. I should announce, and I told Joe when he brought this up, that I am not a candidate for this position because some years I have a family obligation in Florida where it was 74 degrees a few days ago that requires me to be there, and it sometimes comes during the annual meeting.
I nominate nominate David Lebo.
David Lebo of Townsend has been nominated for the moderator to serve from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to instruct the clerk to cast one ballot for David Lebo? Margaret Bills from Townsend. Is there a second? Second, Bruce Bills from Townsend. Any discussion?
May I have the spelling of the last name, please?
Liebow.
Almost had. Thank you.
David Lebo has been, the motion is to approve David Lebo as moderator to serve from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Article 2, to elect a clerk to serve from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. Are there any nominations? Gloria Cristelli has been nominated. This is Gloria Cristelli. Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to instruct the clerk to cast a single ballot for Gloria Cristelli?
So moved.
A motion's made by
Andy Snell.
Andy Snelling of Townsend. Second? Margaret Bills. I don't know if, do you need the town in this case? I don't know if you do or not. Okay, Margaret Bills. Motion's been made and seconded for the clerk to cast a single ballot for Gloria Cristelli to serve as clerk from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Article 3, to elect the treasurer to serve from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. Are there any nominations?
Nominate Cynthia Davis.
Nomination of Cynthia Davis by Joe Renrick. Nominations don't need to be seconded. Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to close nominations and have the clerk cast a single ballot for Cynthia Davis of Townsend?
So moved.
Moved by Margaret Bills, seconded by Barbara Marchant. All those in favor of Cynthia Davis to serve as treasurer from July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018, please say aye. Opposed? Motion's carried. Article 4, to compensate the directors $400, the chair $500, and the treasurer $500. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion made by Gloria Cristelli. Is there a second? Second by Margaret Bills. Motion's been made and seconded to compensate the directors $400, the chair $500, and the treasurer $500. Is there any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion's carried. Article 5, to set the date of the annual meeting of the district for the first Tuesday of February in the year 2018. Is there a motion?
So moved.
So moved. Second?
Second.
Second by Margaret Bills and Andy Snelling. Made the motion. Any discussion?
That date's February 6th.
Well, if I had my paper palm pilot, I'd be able to tell you, but I don't. all these folks with the little devices up front ought to be able to tell us when that date is.
It is February 6th.
It's February 6th.
February 6th, okay. Should be probably, well, first Tuesday, okay. So motion's made and seconded to set the date of the annual meeting of the district for the first Tuesday of February in year 2018, which is February 6th. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Article 6, to conduct a public informational hearing on the 2017-2018 Leland and Gray Union High School District 34 budget, which is to be established on February 6th, 2018 by Australian ballot on the following ballot question. Shall the voters of the Leland and Gray Union High School District approve the school board to expend $6,307,157, which is the amount the school board has determined to be necessary for the ensuing fiscal year. It is estimated that this proposed budget, if approved, will result in education spending of $18,664 per equalized pupil. This projected spending per equalized pupil is 12% higher than spending for the current year. Is there a motion? It's moved by Andy. Is there a second? Second by Phoebe. Okay, now discussion.
There was an amendment to this that apparently you didn't get, that we are establishing the budget on February 8th, 2017, not next year, February 6th, 2018. So that was an amendment that came to the
Okay.
town clerks.
I brought my annual report that was sent out. So has this been circulated?
It was posted
Posted
by the town clerks and all.
in the appropriate places. So technically it's been warned.
Yes.
I would ask everything else is the same except the date, which says February 8th.
I'll amend the motion to change it to 2017. February 8th.
February 8th. Okay.
Is that just a friendly amendment? Do we need to go?
I don't, if you,
It's the maker's amendment, so.
It's already been.
yeah, okay. Does everybody understand? The issue here is the date in the book that was sent out, which I had, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a second page, was incorrect, and it's been corrected, and it's been warned, and it is tomorrow, which is February 8th, is the Australian ballot. Any questions on that change? Okay, any further discussion?
Move the question.
Question's been moved. I believe you need 2/3 to move the question. Show of hands, how many people request to move the question, which means call for a vote? And looks like it's 2/3, so, okay. The question's been moved. Do you want me to read this again, or do we all have it clear that it's February 8th and not February 6th, and the rest is as printed in the book? All those in favor of Article 6, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The motion's carried. Article 7, to transact any other business that legally may come before the meeting. Prior to the meeting, I was given a letter from someone who said they might be here, but I do not see them. In it, they asked 2 questions. I looked at these, and I also discussed this with Joe. It's my opinion that I would like to enter this record into the clerk's minutes, and that the chairman of the school board answer these questions, which have to do with the date of the meeting and whether the Australian ballot can happen on town meeting day as opposed to a separate meeting like we're having now. Does anybody have an objection to having that done? So I'll give Gloria the letter. You have it?
Is that from Gerald Jr.?
Yes, it is. Oh, that's what you said on top, okay. So it's understood that the letter will be entered into the minutes, and that the chairman, Mr. Renwick, will answer the questions to her. Any other business to come before the meeting? I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second? By Bruce. Motion's made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor? Say aye. Opposed? Thank you very much for braving the elements. And I have to say, this is, when Joe called me, he assumed that I had done this sort of thing before, but I've never been a moderator of a meeting before, so I can put it in my repertoire, you know.